Hey, what's up, you guys? This weekend's gonna be a little bit boring for me, but we're gonna do some maintenance this week on my Subaru. You're probably gonna see my girlfriend's car too. We'll see. That depends on how the timeline lines up, but I need to do some stuff to that thing. So, yeah, it's a hot one out here, and I'm gonna check in with you guys under the car. All right, what's up, you guys? Sitting here on my tarp. So man, there's a couple things I need to address with this car. I don't know if you can see that right there. There's no cotter pin on that castle nut. So that's kind of scary. Both sides are like that. My repair is holding, so that's kind of cool. I'm gonna find a toothpick and stick that in there. Maybe try to snug that down a little bit while I'm right here. Because I don't like that, actually. That's kind of scary looking. That's worse than last time I noticed it. I noticed this a couple days ago. So, yeah, we're going to remedy that right now. But first things first, get a 17 on that, and we're going to drain the oil. Alright. First off, let's just see if I can do it by hand. Yes, I can. I was worried I didn't bring my oil filter wrench. Luckily, the car I worked on today, I'm the guy who does the oil changes on it. So, I was able to get it off with the same towel. It'll be more than hand tight. It'll be more than hand tight. I could probably keep running that microguard select filter. I have no idea how many miles I've put on this. Odometer doesn't work. I don't know if I've told you guys that. I know I'm north of 200,000. Yeah, I'll just do the full drain. Alright, oh man, this tarp is getting hot. Oh, I gotta grab the filter. Alright. Always lube your gasket. Always lube your gasket. Do you guys pre-fill your filters? Let me know in the comments below. Or if you guys even do your own oil changes. I don't know what my demographic is. Oh. That's when the towel comes in. One more. Alright. That's on there. Let's see if I can break this loose by hand. Yeah, buddy. Well, that's part of why I got the tarp. I made a little bit of a mess. And I totally didn't forget to stick that on. Alright. We're going to let that drain. for a minute, and I'll catch you guys up top. Alright, what's up, you guys? So, in my manual right here, it says I can run as high as a 2050. And, man, it's hot out here in Phoenix. So, picked myself up something that I usually don't get. A long time I was a valve guy, but we're not going to get into that here. So, myself up some GTX 2050. First oil change I did on this, I just threw some regular old O'Reilly's 1030 in there. It got the job done, but being that this thing has had a head gasket done, it's Arizona, it's a manual, I'm not nice to it. As I'll give her some thicker oil, a little bit more protection. You know, she's north of 200,000 miles. So, you know, maybe quiet some of that cam noise. Yada, yada, yada. I don't really know what I'm talking about. I'm not a scientist or anything. I'm just a guy who reads too much. Got pouring it. Oh yeah, you guys can't even really see what I'm doing right here. There we go. Pouring it in my long funnel. I got this so that way I could keep an eye on my transmission fluid better. Like, if it's low, I can actually fill it up with this because it's way down in there. It is nice that it has a fill point and a dipstick, though. It is real nice it has a fill point and a dipstick. So yeah, I got my drain bolt plugged back in. New filters on. Then once I get this oil in here, I'm going to check the time. And then I might lift the car up and address those. What would those be? I think those are tie rod ends. Because those castle nuts have moved since the last time I looked at that. Like I said, I just noticed it a week ago. I went to stick a wrench on it and they didn't move, and I was like, well, I have to pick it up to do it probably. And I don't know, I'm lazy. Shouldn't be lazy about that though, because that's a safety thing. Some dark stuff, man. I guess I'm used to 1030. You know, it's clear. It's got a yellowish tint. This stuff already looks like used oil. I mean, like, it looks clear when I'm pouring it. The moment it gets into like a pool right there in the funnel, that looks like used oil already. That's crazy. It's 4.5 quarts for these. I stick a full 5 in it because the way these things oil, or I've read about the way these things oil, and it's EJ25. This is a well-explored platform. And half quart oil is really not going to hurt anything. An extra half quart that's going to give me a little bit of protection. Hopefully, at least, you know, that's what some guy on the internet's told me. Drink up, baby. Drink up. I don't know. I don't know what else to say. Eventually, I want to K-swap this thing. So performance adapters. They make a kit that I can take the EJ25 out of this and bolt the K24 up to this all-wheel drive transmission. So the motor mounts, drops in on the subframe. Comes with the adapter plate to take the K24 over to this EJ transmission, and it also comes with the flywheel, so that way I can use the OE starter for the Subaru, and I can use the original clutch. It's a little It's about $2,000 for the swap kit. But man, Turbo K in this thing would be wicked. I know these 5-speeds are generally considered to be made of glass, but I mean, as long as I'm not launching it, I'll be fine. Hey, here's my coworker. It's my buddy Edgar. Check out this truck. Oh yeah. He ain't got no power steering. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Yeah, that thing's gorgeous. V6, 4-speed. If I remember right, it's a 66. It's a beautiful truck. He dailies it, as a man should. So yeah, so that's gonna be the end of this clip, and I'll see you guys in the next one. It might be under this car again today. It might be under my girlfriend's car later. Peace. Hey guys, so we're going back under the car. I got time. They don't want me in for another half an hour, so get down here, and well, I already showed you that bad boy. Not ideal. So I got my jack over there. You're picking a car up off the ground, always use jack stands. The car's not up off the ground, I'm just taking tension off of this wheel. So that way I can tighten that castle nut down. And I'm gonna do the same thing to the other side. And I'm gonna find a toothpick or something inside the restaurant, and I'm gonna shove a toothpick in there. Because I don't want it coming out on me. Oh. So it's a 19. I think. I'm not the smartest guy in the world, okay? I need to be going that way with it. See, I told you guys I'm not the smartest guy in the world. Also, I want to double verify before I start touching stuff. I might not be able to get back together. Yeah, so this goes into my rack and pinion. So yeah, this would be a tie rod, I'm assuming. I don't know, I never went to school for any of this, man. I don't know what I'm doing. Is it an 18? That's what I tried an 18. Yeah, I did try an 18, okay. That is absolutely mangled. I gotta get a socket on that. I don't think I'm gonna be able to do that with this open end. Alright, see if I have a 19 socket. I got a 19. It's not a deep one, but it's a 19. And it fits. I'm thinking some tire rods probably soon. Where'd my tool go? There it is. I need to find my breaker bar, I think. Oh my goodness. I might just be a wuss. Okay, yeah, I don't have my breaker bar. Jeez Louise, dude, I can't even get it to move. Yeah, I think this is something I'm gonna have to take the wheel off for. Like, actually address it. Fuck, dude. I don't know when I'm gonna have time for that. I'll check in with you guys later. Alright guys, well, tightening up those tie rods is gonna have to wait. I'm not strong enough. I need to be able to get the wheel off and actually get it on a jack stand and really get some leverage on it, because I can't do it with this and these little arms. I'm not the strongest guy in the world, and I can't strain myself. Open heart surgery, whatnot. I could pop, and if I pop, well, then nobody finishes my stuff. Nobody will finish my stuff if I die. So I can't strain at that. I could thought about trying to get the jack handle in there, but there's just not a lot of space. There's just not a lot of space. So I'm gonna get everything loaded inside the Subaru. I'm gonna get my work shoes on. I'm gonna start the Subaru to cycle the oil. And well, yeah, I'll check in with you guys in the Subaru. Alright, we're not in the Subaru yet, but a little tip for you. Before you put your jacks away, pop that valve open. So that way when it's sitting in your hot car and things expand when they get hot, it doesn't blow out your seals. Keep your jack around a little bit longer. See you guys in a second. Alright y'all, first start, the oil change. Well, new oil is now circulated. Heavier oil might give me some parasitic drag. It's fine. She could definitely use it. You know, she's older than I am. I know I could use a little bit of lubrication in my joints. But catch you guys in the next clip. This video might go up as it is. You might see me working on my girlfriend's car. I think I'm going to be working on my girlfriend's car on Thursday. You guys are going to be seeing the carb swap this week. I've already got that video queued. And just waiting to upload, that'll go up Wednesday. So, or if that went up Wednesday, you guys already saw that. So, yeah. Catch you guys in the next one. Peace out. What's up, you guys? So we just got out of the O'Reilly's. I don't think there's a sign. Oh, there is. boom, them's my guys. Got me some cotter pins for my front end. Oh yeah, I locked my doors. So I'm going to be doing that within the next 48 hours. I'll see you guys at some point after the sun's down. And we'll get the tires off this car and get to it. I got everything I need in the Subaru. I'm probably going to get it done tonight after class. So I'll check in with you guys when I'm getting it done. Little side note. When you're taking in one of your friend's cats, don't do it. He pissed all over one of my tool bags and my whole car smells like piss now. But anyway, be a good person. I'll see you guys in the next clip. What's up, you guys? Subaru's right there. I still haven't done those cotter pins. I tried to tighten up the castle nuts. It's a no-go. I got a rant. So I'm going to flip you around and we're going to check in for this rant. But goodness, dude, there's no wind right now. I am absolutely drenched. Anyway. Okay, guys, so here's the situation, right? So here's a new thermostat. This is a 2020 Kia Soul with the 2-liter NA motor. What the fuck is this? What the fuck is this? I don't even know how I'm supposed to get this out of here. Like, what the fuck is this? That's not that. It's similar, but that's not that. So, that doesn't really help. So we're going to close out this segment of the video working on this here fabulous Korean automobile. Honesty prevailed. I'm going to have to come back and take this all back apart. I pulled their thermostat, so the coolant system is going to be in free flow. Not ideal, but the car will be drivable. I let the client know that it's not the right part. If I remember right, this motor got swapped at some point. I think I remember her telling me something about there's a dealership fiasco, they put a new motor in it. Well, I think they put a 2021 motor in this, and that's an electronic thermostat. So, honesty prevailed. I told her what's going on. I'm going to try to get a line on the proper parts. I can't do anything about it right now. Client's got to make it work in the morning, so put the coolant in free flow, pulled the thermostat, getting everything buttoned back up right now. Gonna bleed the coolant system and check in with you guys in the next clip. Maybe it'll be the Subaru, maybe it'll be the Honda, maybe this will be the end of the video. Either way, see you guys later.